Hello everyone, and today we are unboxing a BACOENG 2-in-1 SMD soldering station. This is the 862D Plus. I got it on Amazon for about 80 bucks, and I did see other similar ones that pretty much look identical. So what I think happens is whoever makes these sell them to different vendors, and then they rebrand them and sell them as their own brand. They do look just exactly the same, with the exception of a few letters or color, and so I think these are the same ones being sold across different company names. It comes with a thank you card saying that if you have any issues to contact them directly, also thanking you for your purchase. It comes with a manual. The manual is pretty handy. It has a couple of things on there. It has the general usage, product features, operating instructions, a couple notes here and there of the display, the usage notes. It also has a part breakdown for the soldering gun and the hot air gun as well. Tells you how to replace some of the parts on there if they were to go bad. It has a catalog towards the end of it where it shows you the different tips for the soldering gun itself and for the hot air station. Now on to the accessories that it came with. A spool of solder wire. It has a nice amount, so that's good. It comes with 5 tips here, 5 separate tips, and there's one in the soldering gun itself, so that makes it a good 6 tips. It comes with a couple hot air tips as well, different shapes, so that you can get that focus on whatever you're working on, focused hot air. Comes with a pair of angled tweezers. It looks like they're about 45 degrees. These will be really useful when working on electronics. It also comes with a spool, or should I say a roll of really thin wire. And here we have a straight pair of tweezers, really pointy, so you can get really small stuff with those. It also comes with an IC extractor. Here is the main event. This is the soldering gun. It comes packaged by itself, zip tied, the wire zip tied, and it also came with a replacement heating element for the soldering gun. I thought that was really good that it came with a spare, just in case. This is the hot air gun. It's attached to the main box here, so you cannot detach that from the actual station. And this is labeled soldering paste, or flux, whatever you want to call it. So this is where you would keep the hot air gun. And this is where you would keep your soldering gun. Now the attachment for the hot air gun does not the instructions don't say where that goes, but there's 2 screws on the side of the station here that are kind of sticking out a little bit, and it looks like that goes there, on the left side of the station, which I will point out in a little bit. So here's the station itself. I took it out the packaging. It comes in a bag. You gotta fish out the hot air gun out of there. They put it through a hole. So here it is. It has an auto manual switch, on-off switch for both the soldering gun and the hot air, and temperature controls for both hot air and soldering temperature. Air speed there. And then that's the connection for the soldering gun itself. That's where you plug it in. It does have there's only one way that thing can go in there, so you gotta be careful not to force it in, and make sure you get a good connection. Now in the back it has your cord for your 110 outlet and a fuse, so if it doesn't turn on, you can always check that to make sure that the fuse is not blown. And here I turned it on and I set it to 200, I think. And the actual it'll read as it's going up in temperature. It'll gradually go up until it reaches the set temperature. I will be making a separate video. I will be using this, and I will be making a separate video on the projects and a review video on this after I've used it for a good enough time. As you can see here, the temperature is ramping up and it heats up quite quick. You can see the smoke coming out of it. It's nice and hot. The display there, that's just an effect of the camera. That is not the actual station itself. It's the refresh rate on the camera making it look that way. So all in all, I will be making a separate video reviewing this. That will come at a later time. Now these are the 2 screws I was talking about, so that's where you mount the hot air cradle. It's got some rubber feet so that it doesn't move around. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.